Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lehman. So today I am going to do something someone asked me about, which is a doll comparison. The difference between the Barbie dolls as well as the Dream Fairy dolls. Now the first thing you can notice when it comes to the difference in these girls are their size, for one thing. The Barbie dolls are actually smaller than the Dream Fairy doll. The Dream Fairy doll, her doll is supposed to be about 62 centimeters, about 25 inches in English. Now as for the head size of these girls, as well as the head size are also different, as well as the color of their skin. Now when it comes to the Barbie girls, their heads are actually larger than this girl here, which is my Dream Fairy, Celestia. This is Lily, this is Cat, and this is my beautiful Cherry. Now the reason why I chose these three in particular is because these girls represent each of the different body types that you can get for these dolls. Now, the first body type that they ever came out was this one here. This girl here. And this is the first body type that came out. And she is a little bit, she's less articulated than the other two. As you can see, but all of them have the knees. But the arms on Cherry and Lily are both, they're all double articulated. The elbows are double articulated and their wrist move as well. The wrist move on the other one as well, but it moves in a different way where it only moves, spins, and goes up and down. Where the wrists on the newer Barbie dolls are more articulate, a little bit more articulated. They also have articulation in their upper shoulder here, and the upper shoulder here, as well as this one doesn't have it, but the new body types do. This one actually, Cherry, actually has a waist. She actually has a waist. This is not an indentation. This is actually a waist. See? She can move her waist. She actually has a waist. But the thing different between her arms is that you can see at the top of her arm here, it does not have the double joint like this one does. Now as you can see, the joints for the original Barbie girls, they do not have upper joints. They only have the two here. They only have this one. And that's the farthest their arms will bend. Where the other ones will go all the way to their face. They can touch their face, sorta, but that's as far as they go when it comes to articulation. None of them have the hip joint or hip joint there. But when it comes to Cherry, she's the only one that I have that actually has a hip, a waist joint, where nobody else seems to have it. When it comes to this girl here, she actually does have a waist joint. She has a waist joint here. She has a waist joint here. She has a joint on her upper here. She has a double weight joint here on her upper, on her arm, I think. And then she doesn't have another one. Her head can be easily removed. You can buy her without hair and a head cap. Her knees and legs, she does have the turnaround thigh. She does have the joint for the thigh. And then her knees are more akin to a BJD when it comes down to it. Her doll, the Dream Fairy dolls are more akin to BJD. Even their plastics are different in some ways, but most of the time it's pretty much the same. The neck peg for this girl here, her head is interchangeable. And I have tried the elf head on her body. It will fit the elf head body. The body will fit the elf head. And basically all you need to do is add rubber bands by cutting the back of the elf head, and you can add rubber bands at the neck peg to stop the doll from becoming a bobblehead. But as you can see, these girls are completely different. Now when it comes to the Dream Fairy doll, the reason why her head is smaller, because her head is more akin to being more anatomically correct. That's why her head is smaller than the other two girls. Even though she's a bigger doll, her head is designed to be anatomically correct. Her eyes, everything. And I'm sorry about the dolly nudity, guys. This is just something that is going to happen. But as you can see, she is huge. She is the size. She is way bigger than the Bayou girls. In size difference, the Bayou girls' heads are larger than their this one here is larger than the Dream Fairy dolls. But when it comes to the Bayou girls, they do have a lot of strong. When it comes down to it, this girl right here, when it comes to her plastic, and as you can see, they even come in different colors. When it comes to her plastic is more paler. Whereas you get pink. I think they call this one gray, and then you get like almost a peachy color. Almost flesh tone somewhat. Where this girl here, she is literally just pale in comparison to them. Well, the other ones are different colors, but yeah, when it comes to Lily here, she doesn't have that waist thing. Is not a waist, it's actually just an indentation of these dolls. But yes, when it comes down to these dolls, if you have the elf scope, you can fit the elf scope to the Dream Fairy's body. As well as when it comes to the elf head, you got to remember that elf head is actually on this type of body here, and you can probably find it on this one. But this one right here is the more cherry, represents the more newer type body that they have out for these dolls. And these dolls, they're all beautiful. The original type is this one. Is my girl Cat with the black hair. This is what the original one looked like. And she didn't even have a waist indentation. But when it comes down to their heads, the Bayou girls' heads are larger than this one. But the beauty about it is that because their heads are large enough, their heads can actually, it seems like their heads can fit on the body of this one here, which is the Dream Fairy, because the Dream Fairy size is so large. So basically their heads would definitely fit on there. But when it comes to the Dream Fairy, she is nothing like the Bayou girls, because she is not designed to be childlike or Barbie-like. She is designed to be more like a BJD doll than anything. Basically, she is designed to be just like a BJD doll, except for she is plastic. She's more akin to a Smart doll or a Volks Dolphy Dream doll. So, like I said, if you have a Dolphy Dream, a Volks Dolphy Dream doll, this doll's head, that doll, a 1/3 Dolphy, Volks Dolphy Dream doll head will fit this body. I promise you that, guys. I have seen someone who actually switched it out. So yeah, when you purchase this girl, she can be purchased just the plain body. These girls can also be purchased as just regular bodies, and you can choose a head to go on them. But I do believe that these heads will fit this doll, because the elf head scope actually fit on her. But and if you're wondering about the elf head scope, guys, the elf head is smaller than these girls. But they're closely in size, so they do fit this body. These are the bodies you get when you purchase these girls. But these girls are lovely, and I just wanted to show you guys that these are some of the comparison between them. So when it comes to size wise, the Dream Fairy is taller, bigger, and longer. Head size, the larger head is the Bai girls, and the Bai girls require I think they said that their eyes are a size, I think it's about a size 20, I'm not sure, 20 millimeters. I've never had to buy one without eyes, because even if you order them without eyes, you can just ask the seller, and they will explain to you what size eyes. So if you guys are going to purchase them without eyes, make sure you ask the seller, and the seller will let you know what size eyes these girls use. But other than that, if you're looking for a doll like these girls, they are beautiful, and these girls here are taller and bigger than the Bai girls, and by I think about 3 or 4 feet, I think, or something like that. 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches. So yeah, so when it comes to these girls, their heads are bigger than these girls here. But the thing about it is, because of the size of her body, she probably can fit these girls' head sculpts. But because they're designed to be childlike, I wouldn't pretty much bet on you would want to switch them out like that. But yeah, so when it comes down to it, this girl is taller. These girls have larger heads, and their bodies are a little bit less. Their bodies are beautifully articulated. She is the newest articulation with the waist joint. If you get one like that, then she's the new articulation. She is the original articulation of these dolls, and then this is the second articulation to them, where she basically has the same thing as this one, except for she is missing the waist joint. She does not have a waist joint. That's an indentation, and this girl has all of that. The only thing she's missing is a bust joint. She does have a waist joint. She does have articulated legs, as well as thighs that can move, as well as her knees can move. So like I said, when it comes to the Dream Fairy dolls, she is more akin to having it's more akin to a BJD. Her plastic is a little bit more sturdier than the Bai girls, because unfortunately the Bai girls do have a tendency to break. Particularly these. The original ones were made of cheap hollow plastic, very light. These right here, they have improved on them, making them a little bit more stronger than what they are. So that's my comparison, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that this young lady actually sees it, and I hope she chooses a very, very well made doll. And guys, I will Friday, I promise you, I will put the video on for my elf scope. She's almost done. I'm about to put the hair on her. Until then, guys, I'm going to say peace out. Love you. Good luck.